Don't like it. Can you turn on the light?
We're going to John's house. That's what's known as a helicopter. When you whirl your weenie around like that, it's called a helicopter.
Wanneer de Peppers in de zomer van 90 laten uitlekken dat ze op zoek zijn naar een nieuwe platenmaatschappij, beginnen 4 grote maatschappijen de band onmiddellijk stevig het hof te maken. Epic, Virgin, Geffen en Warner Brothers.
But as it got going, and they really started wanting us, and like David Geffen, and we went up to his house, and Anthony went up there a couple of times. He was like really courting him, and we just, they're just really impressing us with their luxury and their splendor and their money and their, and everything. Like, going up to David Geffen's house, and the butler is serving us funny little strawberry. I had strawberries, I think it was boysenberry soup. Never had anything like it before. Always like exotic foods and crazy things. The same thing, we went to Mo Austin's house, who's the head of Warner Brothers Records, and same thing, immense mansion with the most amazing swimming pool I've ever seen. And we went to have a business meeting with this guy, and as soon as we saw his pool, we just said, well, we'll talk later, and we took off all our clothes and got naked and jumped in his pool, because it was the most amazing pool. It was this huge big pool all made out of rocks. Most pools are cement or whatever. It was all rocks, and it was about as big as my whole house. And it was good. It was a great thing. And that was the same deal, the butler dinner and just being treated like a royalty, basically, which is, a lifestyle that these big record company executives are accustomed to. Yeah. But for us, it's sort of like going to Disneyland or something.
What kind of figures are we talking about when your band like the Chili Peppers, that's sort of still promising and upcoming, is going from one record company to another one?
I really don't want to talk about the figures. But we're making a lot of money. Because as far as they can see, we're the next. Neighbor. Very good friend of mine. I've never seen him before in my life. So is there anything else you want to talk about?
I ask you about the rock stars. I mean, which rock stars? I mean, in the old days, the rock stars lived here, or what?
Oh no, a lot of rock stars lived there. Slash lives there, of Guns N' Roses. Frank Zappa lives there. You guys probably don't have a lot of the TV stars in Hollywood. Some? Do you guys get the show Married with Children? Well, that girl Christina Applegate on it. She's a very good friend of mine, and she lives right down the street. I can't really think of any others because I'm not really a star-oriented kind of guy. I think all the people who we have as stars nowadays aren't really worthy of the title star because they're just on all these stupid sitcoms, which are the equivalent to elevator music, and I don't see any value in sitcoms on any level for anybody. I just think that they should be banned. And
aren't you afraid to, at some point, get too much alienated from your original roots or where the band came from?
That would be really difficult for us to do because we play so much. We're not the type of band that is resting on our laurels or becoming, getting far away from what we've done. I mean, we still jam and play every day, and we still live in Hollywood, and we still go to the places that we always went and hang out with the people that we always hung out with and do the things that we do and walk the streets of Hollywood and live the life that we've always lived. And I think with us, especially with Anthony and I, it's not sudden, Yeah. I mean, whatever popularity and fame that we have right now, which is really not that much in the big scheme of things, but I mean, we're doing pretty well. It's, it's not like we all of a sudden put out our first record and had a hit single and made $1 million, and we've been working at this thing for a long time, and it's like built, slowly. There's never been a big, you know?
Somebody like John is probably a little different, because for him it's been much more sudden.
It's much more sudden for him. I said for Chad's different too, because Chad's been playing in bands since he was a little kid, and this is John's first band he's ever been in. He's just so dedicated to music and so dedicated to his guitar that it's, I think he's dealing with it pretty well, because he doesn't really care about money or anything like, and he just accepts that he's in a popular band. It's just, you know, that's just the way it is. All the girls want to fuck him, everybody wants to be his friend or whatever. But he just, you know, he just sits in his house playing guitar all day, so I don't know.
So how do you cope with all these girls that want to fuck you?
Oh, you know, as David Lee Roth once said, I don't get all the girls I want, I just get all the girls that want me. And you know, I don't really spend much time dealing with it. Lately I just haven't been having sex because I just don't enjoy it. Hopefully this guy will go around you. Yeah. I just stopped enjoying sex at one point, so right now I just concentrate on writing music for the album, and every once in a while I have sex if somebody comes along who I'm attracted to and I really feel it in my loins, which is really rare for me to feel a sexual attraction that just flows through my balls. See, one time, I used to have this girlfriend named Amanda, and we were always breaking up, and she was crazy. She was just completely nuts. And this girl's so crazy that one time, she was on her period, and we were playing a strip card game. We were stripping, me and her friend, and my friend Bill. We were all completely naked, and then the losing team had to lick one part of the winning team's body that they said, and then she took a bloody tampon from the girl who was on the winning team, completely bloody. She had to lick the tampon. Not only did she lick a little bit of the tampon, but she put it in her mouth and sucked it like it was a cock. And just a really bloody brown tampon.
How decadent.
It was awful. She's a nut.
What kind of people do you...
So that you asked how I deal with all the girls that want to fuck me. These are the types of girls that keep showing up, so that's why I don't have sex anymore, because I don't have the energy to deal with those kind of situations anymore, because I want to deal with playing music. So, Bram.
Yeah.
So I hear you're a big fan of Lowell George.
Yeah, right, that's correct.
So you must be pretty impressed with this place.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
I mean, this room, you know, is dedicated to Lowell George.
Is it, yeah?
And every once in a while, Lowell's ghost rears its head.
Yeah.
And because Flea insulted him.
I insulted the
He
ghost.
insulted the ghost.
He went to this plaque. I'm not going to do what he did, but he actually took it and he turned it, and he made some snotty comment about Lowell. And then that wall almost fell down and hit him on the head to get him back. So he tried to apologize and he kissed the plaque. We're fucking weird.
Was it good enough?
We're fucking weird. Normal people don't run around like kissing plaques and stuff. when you guys are by themselves.
I thought that I was really scared. I gave a sincere apology to the plaque because I thought the ghost of Lowell was going to come and like invade my testicles in the middle of the night.
See the stain over there in the corner? That's like one of his big puke stains from one of his last good pukes. Just kidding, Lowell.
Chad, you're in big deal.
He knows.
So what kind of day is this, you guys? Just
It's
a
a-
regular day in
It's a regular day today. See, we come to this place every day now. It's actually the nicest rehearsal studio we've ever had. We've always had like pooty little places. And we have this place blocked out 24 hours a day, so we can just leave our equipment set up. We only, even though we pay to have it 24 hours a day, there's 20 hours of the day that we don't use it.
We're such lazy slobs.
And the other 4 hours we use it.
Unmotivated pussies.
So where's Anthony?
Hey, watch that.
Anthony?
Yeah.
I think he's been swallowed up to an abyss of fame and fortune. No, I don't know where he is.
I think he's working on a movie.
Don't tell him.
So what do you do when Anthony's not there? How can you still sort of,
I don't know how we do it.
No.
We're lost. Because he like tells each one of us exactly what to and you know, we're not very good musicians.
We're just coming up with sounds that we like and arranging them in ways that we like, you know, different sounds and note collections of notes that we put together that we like. And he's, you know, being the fountain of genius lyrics, is off doing his, you know, whatever he does to inspire him to make lyrics. And we'll come up with a bunch of tracks of music, and he'll have lyrics, and then he'll put the lyrics on the tracks, and then we'll record it and make an album, and then we'll come to Amsterdam.